anyone who watched Tom Aspinall work in training and during his amateur and early pro career felt like they were looking at a future UFC heavyweight champion. Tom Aspinall has every skill you would want from a big man. Moves exceedingly well. His speed is going to be a real problem in theory for the opposition tonight. And most of these heavyweights just are not as fleet of foot. That says nothing of his grappling game. This is the longtime grappling coach for Team Calvin. He has every skill in his mixed martial arts arsenal. And scary proposition for the rest of the heavyweight division. He ain't getting worse. All right, so here he is, one of the consensus greatest of all time, the newly minted UFC heavyweight champion, Jon Bones Jones. And I think by and large, this sport is better when he is in it. Tonight, he tries to successfully defend his UFC heavyweight title.
Yeah, Jon Jones at heavyweight is something that we have waited for a really long time. And to say that he delivered would be a massive understatement as he won the fight in the way that he did. Jon Jones, once again, building on such a strong legacy.
Few guys relish fight night as much as Jon Jones. You see him grinning ear to ear as soon as he hits the tunnel. We'll see how it goes in title defense number 1. Jon Jones. And that means we are set for our main event of the evening. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. We send it inside the octagon. We find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Tom Aspinall. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Jon Bones Jones!
Referee Herb Dean will handle the action in the octagon. So here is Jon Jones with his reach approaching 85 inches, a difficult proposition for any opposition. Jones here immediately takes the center of the octagon. We'll see how he approaches the early moments in this one. Oh, big knee to the body. That'll soften him up. All right, no surprise to see Johnny Bones Jones open with some of those long-range weapons and finding some early success in this one.
That's exactly what he does. He throws the front kick to the leg, and he throws those lead kicks to the body. He's long, he's 6'4" for the weight class, and he has learned masterfully how to fight with his height and his range. All those long-range weapons are Jon Jones's calling card.
Lands with the ground and pound. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Aspinall's in half guard now. Just over 3 minutes now to go in round 1. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Jones. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard. Getting him out here. He's got to be careful here.
Postures up and like huge elbow there. Big strikes continue to land. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Aspinall's going for an arm here.
What a tight arm bar. Okay, he's got it. That's it.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed. Now he's going full mount. What he has to do here is just try to stay relaxed. Big explosive actions, panicky actions are what gets you submitted a lot of times.
Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
Horn sounds for the end of round one.
All right, take a seat, bud. Good round, okay? You won that round by controlling position on the ground. I need more of that. If you're on top, I need you to keep that.
All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it, if you would.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risk. What a fantastic round.
You ready? You ready? Let's go.
All right, let's get to round two. Inside leg kick. Oh, nice land there by Johnny Bones. Mike Wicklejohn told me before the fight you haven't seen 30% of what John Jones does in the gym, and starting to show you some of those new wrinkles here tonight.
Oh, nice. Nice. Oh, left hook.
Aspinall gets the takedown. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Aspinall.
Let's go. Posture and heavy shots.
He's got to start throwing down.
Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Three minutes to go in round two.
Changing the position.
All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grappling, John, from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Oh, heavy shots raining down. Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Aspinall. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long.
There it is. Now he's on the mount.
Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Aspinall. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. seconds here of round 2. Looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful.
Good round.
He's beating you on the ground right now. He's not hurting you too bad, but we can't allow that to happen. We got to get back up to our feet. Your guard is awesome.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Round 3 of a possible 5. How about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Big right hand.
Oh, nice high kick. Doing a really good job of using that reach advantage. Guillotine jump. That guillotine choke is getting very close. He's got to lock the guard though if he wants to finish.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and submission defense wins this transition.
Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. Aspinall's looking to pass here, denied by the opponent. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here.
Oh, slick reversal right there.
3 minutes to go in round 3. Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter, and he's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running a guy over, John, and then he just gets up. Great defense by this fighter.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground.
Now he's got good body position, yup.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Oh, pinpoint ground strike by him there, and that one opened up a cut.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man. Oh, right into mount.
Aspinall getting absolutely worked here from the top. These are some very effective ground and pound strikes.
Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Final seconds. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity.
Ready.
4th round now. Fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, 4th round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute of the fight?
This is when you understand that nothing is ever going to be harder. This is the hardest round in fighting. This is going to really test your will and your desire to become champion.
Aspinall's left calf starting to show signs of bruising. Don't want to take too many more of those. And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. Oh, nice punch there in the clinch.
Great timing on that double leg.
Setting up the sub here. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Oh, he's out. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Aspinall.
This is where he wants to be. He's got to be careful here.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Nicely done.
Massive shot from the top.
These ground strikes are starting to add up. Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. Jones going to work here from the full guard. Nice combination of strikes, mixing it up pretty well here. Well, nothing in the unified rules says you can't strike from off of your back, and he did well there.
He passes the half.
Jones is back in full mount. Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
All right, 20 seconds to go in the round. Oh, he's in trouble.
He's gone. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone.
Oh, he got out.
He cleared his leg, got back to his back and created some space between him and his opponent to stay out of that dark shot.
Takedown position.
All right, so there's the horn. That means it's the end of the round, and a lot of good offensive wrestling work from him over those previous 5 minutes.
I mean, great offensive wrestling. Every time he changed levels and got to his opponent's legs, he was able to secure the takedown. Let's see what type of fatigue his opponent will carry into the next round.
All right, so there's the end of the round. The storyline over those previous 5 minutes, volume takedowns, offensive wrestling.
Yeah, this is an exhausting type of
Ready
fight.
to fight?
Not only
Ready.
for the offensive fighter, but also for the opponent. Always being under attack, always being defensive, always reacting starts to really wear at your gas tank. It's interesting to see who is more fresh going into the next round.
Oh, thwack, that is a solid kick right there.
Very fast leg kick lands for him.
Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by Johnny Bone. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. All right, mixing up the leg kicks nicely, and that thigh starting to show some visible signs of bruising now.
You know, you can't even worry about what that high leg kick does now. You have to worry about the dividends that it will pay as we go forward in this fight.
Down the stretch they come. We're going down to the wire. It has been all action all the time.
I mean, two evenly matched fighters have laid it all out on the line. Let's see.
Jones gets the double leg takedown. Nothing telegraphed about that shot. Well done. That guillotine is tight.
Oh, man, that was slick.
All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed.
Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Jones. A lot of top pressure being applied here.
Getting them out here. Oh, he got to his spot.
Under 2 minutes to go in the fight.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Jones, grounded pound from half guard now. Let's see if he can do some damage.
Oh.
Under a minute now to go in the fight. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Jones.
Nice transition.
Scramble and go! Scramble and go!
Jones is back in side control. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find.
Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to finish.
Oh, how good is that? Is he all back and forth action right till the final horn? What a tremendous finish to this one as we go the full 25 minutes. Well, we are the only two men sitting in this arena tonight after a 25-minute title fight there. Epic back-and-forth affair. I think the challenger might have done enough.
The champ didn't want to let go of his title. He fell a little bit short, and we should have a new UFC champion. He did a great job of using his all-around MMA game in order to take the belt away from the champ.
All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. Declared the winner by split decision, and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world,